Well, hey everyone out there in the amazing YouTube space and the whole premise of forever existing and wherever else go in internet land, wherever destination go in internet land. I'm using slightly tricky vocabulary just for the purpose of trying to impose upon my poor viewers, poor poor, I mean that the ears suffer during my sessions, and but the loyal subscribers, which I love the most, impose on them something weirdly sounding, and still mine. This is my American. This is how it's developed, and this is how it grew. I don't count timelines and tactics and strategies. So the big strategy goes like out of my pure loving of that thing and pure love of that thing. And this is like some miracle happening, and that's it. What I can say, literally, like I'm not a learner. I'm not a poor user, half-assed user of my adorable American language, and this is the whole I don't know, brinkless or something or entity that resides within me, and no one can just, like, I don't know, call it some other name, because me myself I don't still know how to call it. My phone is calling, and this is like always happens when you shit, when you take a bath, when you eat, when you rushing to go out, or someone's calling and trying to block your attempt of whatever doing that I counted, named it, and I'll call my friend later because I forgot to switch my volume off. It turned it into the silent mode. I forgot to do that, so here I am with actually this miracle happening, as I told you, and my love knows no explanations, no reasons, no excuses, no justifications. And if I don't do something, that's probably because I tired. But if you're tired, that's kinda might be a sign of you doing the thing that you shouldn't be doing, or doing something wrong, and that your subconsciousness blocks your forwarding in that regard, for continuing doing what you shouldn't be doing, or what you were not put on this planet for doing. Consider this, and if you want, if you do not know better way of explaining, if you don't know better way of explaining that, that's nothing, that's just good, and probably you are ordinary in terms of ordinary, being good, not something bad, being ordinary, and you know very limited number of things, like I were previously, and it took me years, years to figure out what I am and what I want, and I haven't put it on a piece of paper, not to forget it later, but they are all things kept in my mind. I can rejigger them and play with them and manipulate them in some way, but the picture on the whole, the bigger scale idea remains the same, and nothing changes, and that's good that nothing changed. That's you found yourself, you found your calling, you found your, and some people also like may give you a hint of what you are. Some person commented me, hello, if you're watching me, we've had just conversation and comments of my video. I don't remember, maybe 884 number of my video, and you said that had good American accent, bro. I don't have good American accent. Maybe if I want, I can emulate in shadow standard American accent, which all I'm trying to do is be real like American. This is no tricks, no special tactics, only love and perseverance and practice. And if you know what you want, you figure out a way to do that, to achieve that. So I brought something tonight to show and tell. This is my what? This is my though I don't want to make this video too long. And I say that the weather cooled down, which is good. I can breathe finally. I can untwine like maybe for half of a day probably after this relentless heat being in place. But now it's gone and the coolness came, and this is good. This is like a side note. But what I brought this not so light, I should say, disc from my weights, which I lost a long time ago. But the separate weights and the separate discs remained. This is the disc from my weights, as I told you, and this is a real. I don't know the kind of metal metal is made out of, or maybe it's steel, but it's covered with some tiny layer of some other metal, because I even covered it myself using this galvanization. That word exists. If it sounds funny and weird, bear with my American. So galvanization process, I put a tiniest layer on the top of the whole surface of this disc, and this disc now serves for what? It places papers with English words to my table, sitting on top of the stack of the English words, sitting on the top and pressing it down to the surface of table. I don't know why I put it at top. Probably because when I open balcony, those sheets of paper, little like square rectangle shaped pieces of paper, may go fly, and I don't want to pick them up fucking up from the floor. That's why I prevented that from happening by putting this disc atop of that stack. So this is the very beloved item that I love, and all items that live at my place is like a specification here. I want to sound this out, that all items that live at my place, they are loved by me. Otherwise, they wouldn't been here in the first place. So that tacky lamp, which I shot from my air gun, and that's why it has so weird shape, and its head shifted slightly and distorted, and that's because of me, and I apologized so many times in front of that lamp for what's been done, but I can't reverse things and get it back to the previous shape. Probably I will fix it, maybe even today, yeah, like a side occupation that I may take to entwine mentally. Maybe, why not? See if it goes into my next video shoot, surely will, and we'll see how it will be doing in my next video shoot. So this is what I said, and it's heavy. It can be used in many instances in different situations. You may exercise it, but it's too light. For exercising I use some other techniques, and I do what? I do squats, I do push-ups, and that's it. This is enough for me, because even that amount of exercising makes me feel like I am lazy. Every time before I start doing that plan of my exercising, I'm feeling like I do like I overcome my laziness and go forward in my exercising, but I know what I do and for what I do, those things that I do. So what to tell you, the weight maybe less than 1 kilogram. The color is medium gray, like a wolf. The hole is threaded on the inside. The hole, it couldn't be threaded on the outside, because it wouldn't been whole if it had been outside. So being inside determines other like related features that it can contain or be related to or stuff. This is being threaded coincides with what you would probably do with this hole, because it's supposed to be being screwed up on the little barbell of that weight, and when you screw it to the barbell, which is lost, you cannot screw it up to that barbell. So this is why it lives separately, and is being happy because I don't offend this disc, and we are all living happily at my place together. Guys, I'm starting to do rambling more and more and more. I sink in that stuff. So I have to stop something to get you relieved that way from what you are being exposed to. Guys, thanks for being my life, for following my channel, for commenting me, giving me your opinions on what I do and how I do the things I do. Thanks a lot for being my life in the first place, and for paralleling my track, doing your things. Be crazy, do things that you love, don't think too much what they say, or like not saying not saying blatantly, but with your thoughts in your head, but do what you want, not hindering other people do their doings, but do what you want. You'll be happy and you'll be good about it. Guys, I still don't fucking know what you're doing, but I'm practicing my American. That being said, already ready, so let me forward now. There's walk ways and walk in our ways wherever you want. Be good. Good times roll, American English rolls. American English on the top. Be good, get all, and see you around and get the guys very soon. Practice if you want it.